Hello, YouTube. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. See, they heard me start the video. Here we are at the beginning. And I'm filming this more for myself because, frankly, I think I'm probably the only one that watches this. So, yeah, this is for my documentation only. You shouldn't even be watching this. Don't subscribe. The police here checking me out, going, what's this guy doing? Oh, well. Anyway, out to Natchez. We're leaving Yakima, getting out today. Getting away from the trash that is the city. Scoped out a nifty little spot called Tim's Pond. And we're gonna head out there and have ourselves an overnight. Looks like we'll have some water access. We got about 22 miles is what we're looking at to get out there. Oh, by the way, see how you can see both of those towers in the same shot? You got this one here, and then you got this one here. Is that how cell phones work? They have to be 500 feet apart, 400 meters in order for that signal to work? That's odd. Anyway, we're getting away from that, and that's why we're going this way. Well, back there is Yakima. You see the fires, the smoke. Where I'm going is not much better, but it is higher up on the hill. And where we're going is this way. Oh, it is 95 degrees out here. And I planned to get up early this morning and do this. You know, if I'd have been up at 8 o'clock, it's only about a 2.5-hour ride up there. I would have been up there before the heat. I could have been in a spot, been hanging out by the lake, but oh no. I should know better than to plan things I know I'm not going to do. And I don't do anything early in the morning. Early is about 9 o'clock for me, and all I'm doing is drinking coffee for the next 2 hours, okay? So that's my morning. Best laid plans. Anyway, back there's Yakima. It's where we came from. Headed out to Natchez still. Just past Glede. Said it's about 95 degrees. I gotta stop here in the shade, take a break. I've lost the shirt and considering losing the helmet already just because it's just so hot. Take a break here for a minute. Have a bar. Lunch is gonna be up here in Natchez. Great little burger place. Burger and fries sounds good right about now. Looks like a good spot as any for lunch. Let's see what we got here. Holy massive burger and fries. And flies. Like I said, not a great place for lunch, but this is a great place for lunch. Well, we made it to Tim's Pond. You can't really see the pond too well right now. We're gonna go over on that side. Can't really see it yet, but this is Tim's Pond. Little place I picked out from the sky. And from above, looks like it's got potential. But I just pulled in here. The heat's gone. Climbed halfway up the hill and the heat started dissipating. It's so much nicer here. But I just got here and I want to do a scoop around and see what we've got for potential campsite setups. Camping is allowed here. I think a 2-day stay. In fact, we'll go over and read the sign there. But I think it's more for RV camping. But they got toilets on both sides, so that's a little bonus. Let me go around here. Let me see what we can find. Say hello to my little friend. Hey, buddy. I'm not settled yet, but so far, still looking for a hammock site. And we got some time. But if I can find nothing else, I can definitely make this right here work. Beautiful out here. Wow. I needed this. I'm so glad I came out. So glad. I'm also impressed. First time I've did, I don't know, I haven't looked at the Strava yet. It's like 24 miles, something like that. But the first time I've did that miles on a fully loaded bike. Hell, I'm just impressed I could get the bike loaded. I'm glad that I could just get everything on the bike. I'm impressed. But it was a lot easier pedaling out here than I thought, considering this first time I've ever did this many miles on a fully loaded bike. And climbed up here, on a little bit of a climb anyway. Nothing too big. Well, anyway, let me quit talking. I'm gonna find a spot and get situated, and I'll bring you back. This is what I'm talking about. Looks like a hammock site to me. Got company right now, but these people aren't camping here. They're just hanging out, enjoying the water and the heat. They'll be gone here in a bit. And I'm gonna set up a hammock camp right here. This is home for the night. Hoorah. Well, this is us right now. And that took me forever. The wind kicked up. Everything was as difficult as it can be. But I'm set up. Now, I'm gonna go down here, have a bath, get cleaned up, so I can feel better. It is beautiful out here though. Got the place to myself, everybody's left. It's gonna be a beautiful night. This is my view. Yeah, I am panning, by the way. Then you pan over here, the red light on in the tent. Well, in the hammock. Yeah, but this is my view. But just listen to this. Getting a gentle breeze. It gusts every once in a while, but it's not bad. I am not complaining. It could have been a lot worse. But I just want you to hear this. This is where I'm sleeping tonight. No podcasts on. No traffic noise other than the road back there every once in a while. You have cars passing, but otherwise it's just brilliant. Found the one spot here where I could string a hammock. One spot. I could find others, I'm sure, but I'm glad I came out here. I'm glad to know about this location. I'm glad to have found it from above. Get an idea of what it looks like from above, and then come here and scout the ground and see how different it is. Anyway, I just wanted to hear the sound, because here's where we're at tonight. Maybe some actual video in the morning. I kind of, yeah, I'm not going to say much, but I don't know how much of a priority YouTube is for me anymore. I don't know that it's worth doing. But you know, if you know me, you know, I like filming. I like editing. I like making videos. I just don't know if it's going to be worth it. Out on the road, it's hard enough. Just dealing with logistics. I mean, I'm not even talking about riding the bike. Riding the bike's the easy part. But just the logistics of getting from one place to another, 30, 40 miles, finding a location, setting up. This took me forever to get set up here. I don't know what was wrong with me. I felt like, I don't know what I was doing again. Just because you're nervous, it's, you know, first time out. But anyway, see you for coffee in the morning. Ooh, rough night last night. That wind did not let up all night long. Kept me awake. Sounded like it just wanted to destroy everything in camp. It was just doing everything it could to destroy it. The tarp, just rip the trees down, knock the bike over, just do whatever it could possibly do. Oh, to keep me up all night. Didn't even get to really hear the sound of the river here because of all the noise of the wind. But we survived, everything survived. Just filtered some water out of the stream. And it's time to make some coffee. So last night, the wind did everything it could to destroy my camp. And I heard cracking of trees, and of course that's alarming, especially when you're hanging from a hammock. But turns out it wasn't mine, it wasn't my tree, it was these. And now I can see exactly what it is. I heard that it was close, but this is how strong the wind was last night. So that's interesting. We are kind of high up here, but yeah, it did everything it could to destroy my AquaQuest tarp last night. And you know what? AquaQuest won. The AquaQuest tarp held up and the trees didn't. How about that? I want to check the spot out over here because I want to see if it's any better. Where I'm at is great, with any exception there's not enough room to stretch out the tarp completely for coverage, and there's not enough room, or the ground isn't good enough to put a stake in. Whereas right here, this is better for putting a stake in. I'm sitting there thinking, there's a tree, hammock camp right there, and then actually got this little tree would be a good stakeout point for the tarp. And I don't know, maybe this is better. It's a little bit more protected, I think. I don't know, that looks pretty good. Definitely make that work. I don't know that it's any, I don't know if it's any more protected or not. You're just exposed out here no matter where you go. I don't know, we'll figure it out. I'm sitting over there getting ready to make another cup of coffee, watching a loaded pickle video. Definitely some options here. The only thing I don't like about this spot is where I'm gonna need to pin the tarp down in the back. even though this tree's here, this is still good solid ground. If you can even get a stake in there. I should have brought a stake so I could see if I can even get one in the ground. It's either all rocky or all pine needles. Here we go with the wind. I'm about to take a swim. Phew, guys, it is just too hot to film. It's too hot for the camera. It's too hot to talk. It's too hot to do anything but sit right here and douse yourself in the river every once in a while, get your clothes wet, step out. Now you got air conditioned for another half an hour. This is it. This is my day 2 of sitting up here. It's nice. This is the silence I've been looking for. Nobody up here at night. Couple folks come up to do some fishing over in the pond there. But at night, I'm the only one up here. And that is the way, I like it. Show you a little updates I did to camp. Fix that flap from the tarp. Got to improvise. There's just not enough room over there to do what I wanted to do. So, got to make it work another way. Found a good way. It's working a lot better. I'll get a lot better sleep tonight. Because I am staying here and leaving in the morning. Hopefully this wind will calm down. Have a little chat over on the picnic table in a bit. We'll see. Well, the hatches have been battened down for the night. As good as I can do anyway, for now. But we're ready for the wind, and it will be here. It'll be back. Well, it's never left. It hasn't stopped since I've been here. This is what I had to rig up in the back just to make it work. There's not enough room to stretch the tarp out because of this tree. Can't stake to the ground because this is sand, literal sand. Won't hold a stake. So, yeah, it's one of those deals. But I've had my bath. I'm about to make another cup of coffee. There goes the chair. And we're gonna hunker down for the evening. Plan is to be out of here early in the morning though. Oh, thank you. I see that? Yeah. Plan is to be out of here early in the morning though. I'll get back to Yakima before it gets 100 degrees again. This place, it just couldn't be any better. I'm so happy that I came out here because I picked this out of the sky, as a dispersed camping area. Didn't know what was here. Took a chance riding 24 miles up here. And to find perfect hammock location, well, one of the only, there's only a few hammock locations that are usable here. Do have a fire pit, however, the burn ban is so severe right now that you can't even use a canister stove or anything, no open fire whatsoever. You see everything out here is just tender and dry. Bathroom right there, camp right there, river right there. Yeah. I am glad I came out here. I'm glad I know about this place. Free dispersed camping, a little west of Natchez, up on Highway 12. Little place called Timms Pond, there's Timms Pond right there. Anyway, you're probably sick of the wind noise. I'm gonna go make some coffee. You know how you do that in the wind? In a place where you're not supposed to use a canister stove? You go in the bathroom. The things I will do for a cup of coffee. Yeah, you go in the bathroom on the cement floor and you close the door so the wind isn't using up all your fuel. and there is zero chance of catching this whole place on fire and dying in a wildfire. That would be bad. Let's try to avoid that. So yeah, go in the bathroom. Maybe we'll chat later, I don't know. Like I said, YouTube is not my priority right now. For now, I've needed these 2 days to sit here by the river and watch the water run and study this hillside and look at the stratigraphy and go, wow. And do much of nothing. I'm okay with that. Getting better at it too. Soon I'll be professional. Well, good morning. Up at 6. It's about 9 o'clock now. Everything's packed up except for the last bit. Pack up the hammock. Everything else is good to go. We've had some coffee. Took care of the morning business. We're ready to go. This is beautiful out here though. And look at that. Not a drop of wind right now. It's the first time. This is not my trash. This is trash I've picked up. Well, some of it's my trash, but this is trash I've picked up from this area because, you know, people got to bring their Cokes and their Pepsis and their soda pops, and then they just can't take it out. They got to throw the cans on the ground. But I've cleaned this area up, and that is the trash that I've collected. And if I've got room, I am going to try to cart it out. If I can't, then I'm going to set it over here by the restroom so that it can be taken out. They don't have anything here. At least we got the camp cleaned up, so. Anyway, talk to you a bit on the road. Beautiful spot out here. Come down this hill, just 12, 15 mile an hour, just cruising. Turn the corner right here, get blasted in the face with this wind, down to 5 mile an hour, going downhill. Gotta love it.